What's up, my people? I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, it's been a while. I was in hospital for a week, man. I got robbed and all that, man. Ish. Lost my iPhone again, bruh. Twice in 1 month. I think I go to dangerous places. Botswana hated me, and Bloemfontein hated me as well. So I think I've got bad luck with those two provinces or places. All right. Um, yeah, I come back. I was in hospital. I was watching YouTube, and I see the industry has lost it. And I've preached it over and over again that the industry really it's not the way it is supposed to be. I mean, Americans are busy promoting the skill, and South Africans are busy promoting brokers and all that. I mean, like, oh, let's salute this guy for a second before I show you guys how to trade Nasdaq. Okay, I'm gonna give you the free setup. This guy, you see, this guy. I salute this guy. And this is the videos I watched. I don't know if you guys have watched it. This one, I watched it now. And this one. It's been crazy, man. And let's just go to my TikTok, right? Let's go to my TikTok and show you guys what I've been predicting for the past 1 year. Since I started T Money Trading Capital, we are officially 6 months, right, running, and we're just gonna get bigger and bigger. The simplicity of trading. I also want to salute Tyron FX for staying real, for staying the person he has been. I love that guy. I'm not promoting anybody. I just want to salute him. So let's start about where I predicted everything. Like, all right, it's around here. I think if you guys have seen this one, all right, this one, it was the funniest video. I'm just smiling because like it's quite funny that these things do come alive when you speak about them, but nobody wants to hear. The more you're trying to put awareness to somebody, nobody wants to listen. And I'm not here to talk about that a lot. All right, I'm just here to laugh with you guys a little bit, just to hear what's your guys view on everything. So if you can just comment and let me know what's your view on it. Um, I'm just here to do my part of my journey. And Isa, this one I've got 400k on it. All right, and it's there for a reason. Let's just listen to it. Yeah, we got a bad. I don't know what's going on there. Got a little bit of a bad breakdown, but it's okay. You guys can watch it. Um, but yeah, it's just been crazy, crazy weekend. And I hope you guys are doing fantastic. And I hope you guys are still pushing your dream, man. I hope you guys are still just focused on the positive in your life, the family, everything, man, your health. I mean, this money stuff, it's not going to get you anywhere. But I have decided when I was in hospitals that I'm going to run a 3 month boot camp um, for like $700. You join me, and then I'll send you signals. You'll trade with me. I'll put 1,000 rand in, and I'll trade with my other accounts as well. But I'll just put 1,000 rand in so I can trade with you guys live. And if my shit is flopping, you guys can expose me as much as you can. Try and do whatever. And Arolio has exposed a lot of people with signals, and I hope he can. I'm gonna text him so he can be in the group with us, so he can review my signals as well. So yeah, I'm just trying to do it different. Okay, just trying to do it because my signals used to be explaining, right? I explain everything, the way I'm taking it, the way I'm looking forward. We'll take our losses like men, and women and ladies. Sorry, but yeah, man, let's just see how we can do it a little bit different, right? I'm not trying to be a guru. I'm not trying to prove myself that I'm the best. I'm not here for that. The more you try to prove yourself to people, the more you're gonna lose. All I want to say is let's just become better as humans, all right? But I'm gonna charge $700. It's gonna start. Let's start end of this month, the first. Book your spot and let's trade together. My signals, and then we can hit like a Zoom session in between of that where I show you my strategy as well. Only for 700 bucks, signals and everything. And I can show you, I can hit a Zoom session with all of you guys at one time just to give you that. We'll make it like a 3 hour session or whatever. Okay. But I'm back. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more motivated. I'm still a bit sick. I got sick while I was in hospital. I don't know how that happened, but man, it's just crazy what our world has become. And I've tried to open the eyes. So let's see how this played out this Friday while I was in hospital, right? I used my phone to do it, and that's why it was still right there. Let's go to our daily time frame. My strategy is very sorry, that's the weekly. My strategy is very simple and straightforward. A lot of people know that by now. So let's start with the analysis. So as you can see, that's a Friday quick a candle. This one is the Thursday candle. So basically, all I do is just cover the wicks. Remember, my strategy is all about wicks, right? So I covered the top wick of that previous daily candle. And if you can look at the previous and this one, you're going to see that it is making sense. This one, and this one is clashing. But you will understand that's why we just used the previous daily candle. And then we're going to cover the previous one as well, a bottom wick of that one as well. So, and the next one we're going to do is going to go to the 4 hour time frame. It's a very fast video. I'm sorry, guys. But this one took me years to figure out to keep it simple for myself. It doesn't always win. So let's just understand that part where forex it you're gonna lose. Let's accept it. Let's accept it, man. I didn't know it's gonna win, but it won, right? It didn't even go to my TP, but I closed out because it was at night. So it's just something like that. So right now, as you can see, the bottom box is very low. My focus was now basically on this one, but it had to be used. The reason I had that bottom box is because I need to use it to give me some sort of clarification. Okay, let me show you guys. Let me go to the lower one. All right. This box is still here. It's very far. As you can see where price was trading based off this. But this one is stay to help me. Why? I need to cover the top wick of the candle that's touching the box. So now touching this one automatically gives me the second phase. I'll show you now so you can understand what I do, why I do what I do, the way I do it. It's very straightforward, simple. And if you guys focus on it, that's the whole sauce that I'm selling. But you need to also understand it in a more further way, right? It's just not as simple as we show it. But I'm going to show you how I keep my strategy simple and understand. So now basically what I did is what I did on the daily time frame. Covered the bottom wick. This one was already covered because we come from the daily time frame. All I did was refine it. And now I just covered the top wick. What did we do before we came to the 4 hour? We covered the bottom wick and the top wick. So now here we're going to do the same thing. Now this is the thing that you need to understand. Let me just move this to the left a little bit. When we look at this candlestick, we need to cover the bottom side of it. But now you can see why I say this box helps me to understand why I can't use this one as the longest. Because now this one is the highest one, right? It's the highest one. Because that's how we refine it from the daily time frame. You could have used this one as well if you wanted to, right? You could have used this one as well. And just move it to the left side. But this already tells me that I can't use this one because we need to look at the highest candle that's touching the zone. Now let's just take it the red one as one. So we cover the top wick of that. So now we're going to look at this ones. How many candlesticks are touching the zone? One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay. So now we're going to check what? For the lowest one. But I can't now. This is the lowest one. It's already taken care of here. So now we just need to go to the second lowest one, which is this one. That's where my primary focus was on. So now that's why I don't need to focus on the lowest ones anymore. I can only focus at the top ones because why? Those are the ones that are gonna give me a signal or whatever, right? So now we needed a candle to close below here to look for those continuous sells to the downside, but price has failed numerous times. So we started going to the 1 hour time frame. Boom. Or I started going to the 1 hour. I make it as if there were plenty of us, huh? So now refine it, bring it a little bit closely. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. And then just like this. Boom. So now This is the focus. The focus is around this area here. If price broke below here and came back to reject, that means now what? Bottom wicks, when price gets below here, it's going to create top wicks. All right. I'll explain to you now what I meant by that. Okay. So now basically now the one thing I need to look for is a downtrend. And then if I want to look for buyers, I need price to fail breaking that and then close above. So now let's look what I look for. Why did I take that buy price? We were expecting price to come to the zone, lower high, break below, come back to the zone and continue, right? It failed to do that. Let's look at that. It failed to do that. So what I needed to see is what? A change of character. So as you can see, price now created a low, low high, a low, lower high, failed. All right, it failed. Okay. So now what happened? It closed bearish engulf. Remember all my videos, go look at my TikToks if you don't believe me. I've been teaching the same thing that works over and over. So now I checked where my lower high was. It was around this area. All right, this one, because it's lower than this one. It's lower high. So now price now automatically changed. Let's look at the 30-minute and 15-minute just so you can see what I'm talking about more clearly. You see, that's the lower high. See, price moved to the downside, price moved to the upside, and now price moved to. So now we have that bullish engulf there. Look at the 15 minutes if you don't believe me. Double top, whatever happened there happened. All right. Okay. So now what did we see? A lower, a bullish engulf closing above that. Okay. So I took my first entry when price started pushing down. My initial entry was going to be here as well. All right. So I had two. I had the first one, a buy execution right there manually, and the sales, a buy stop was around the stop loss just below the zone. All right. And then also below the zone. I always take two entries. Reason for that is I can close the first one as long as I reach my first target, was one breaking the zone, and then the other one I run for 1 to 2, right? Just like that. So I would have had 4%, more than 4% if price did come to my zone. Okay. So what happened? Only one, this one that I executed manually happened, and now this one didn't. So now comes the question, right? Um, why couldn't I have taken it above that zone? Why couldn't I have taken it above the zone? Because when we go to the 50-minute, we have a bullish engulf, but the bullish engulf is not all that I need for confirmation. We can see that this bullish engulf, as you can see, nice bullish engulf, it could have rejected here and still went down, because where there is top wicks, price can come as much as it wants and then continue to the downside. So we had to wait for this to break. All right. We need to have that break. That is our change of character. All right. So that is the easiest part of it. So, guys, what a crazy week in the market. I closed my week with a nice buy. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys Monday. All right. Let's do this.